Have you ever played a Roblox game where a glowing ball literally hunts you down faster and smarter with every second? In Blade Ball, it's not just a game of survival, it's a battle of focus, reflexes, and who can deflect a death orb the longest. And by the way, we'll pin the best comment, so make it good. Before we continue, please like, subscribe, or follow if you enjoy fast-paced survival games, funny fails, and intense showdowns. Let's dive into one of the most competitive games in Roblox right now. Blade Ball is part dodgeball, part lightsaber duel, and part pure chaos. The goal is simple, survive. But the way you survive, that's where it gets interesting. Players are dropped into a circular arena. One glowing ball is randomly assigned to hunt someone. If it's you, your only hope is to deflect it perfectly, wait too long, or miss the timing by a second, and you're out. But if you block at the right time, the ball bounces to another player, and the pressure resets. That's where the fun begins. There are no teams, no hiding, and no second chances. Just you, a sword, and a glowing ball that keeps getting faster. The longer you survive, the crazier it gets. And what makes Blade Ball even more exciting are the abilities. Every player can unlock and upgrade abilities. Some let you vanish for a second, others let you teleport, clone yourself, or even deflect the ball automatically. There's strategy in when to use them, and a lot of rage when they fail. In our match, Billie used a shadow dash that made her disappear just in time, and it saved her more than once. Meanwhile, DadTheAssistant tried to use the clone move, but the ball still hunted the real one. Oops. And yes, me, Billie, and DadTheAssistant all got some amazing wins in this video. You'll see some perfect deflects, last second saves, and maybe a few overconfident fails, but that's what makes it so fun. Customization is another part of the Blade Ball experience. From weapon skins that look like laser katanas to crazy finisher effects when someone gets eliminated, players love collecting these visual upgrades. There's also a leaderboard system if you're feeling competitive, but most players just enjoy the chaos casually. Let's talk about the controls. Deflecting is your lifeline. It's bound to the F key, or R1 on controller, or just a screen tap if you're playing on mobile. The timing is extremely sensitive. Too early, and you whiff. Too late, and you're gone. The shift lock helps with aiming your camera, which is surprisingly important when that ball curves like a heat-seeking missile. And emotes? Well, players love taunting after a clutch save, but fair warning, taunt too early. And the karma is instant. Now for the downsides, Blade Ball is mostly smooth, but a few bugs and complaints pop up. Some players say the ball occasionally targets eliminated players or randomly speeds up with no warning. Others mention lag spikes during peak hours, which can ruin your timing. There's also been some frustration around pay-to-win accusations. Some abilities are hard to earn unless you spend Robux, and newer players sometimes feel at a disadvantage. One funny bug we experienced was when the ball bounced between two players who were both eliminated, and it just kept spinning in place until the game forced a reset. It was weird and hilarious. Player behavior is mostly competitive but fun. You'll run into the occasional toxic player, especially near the top of the leaderboard, but overall the community enjoys the fast-paced and skill-based gameplay. There's a lot of shouting, laughing, and no moments, especially when the ball changes direction mid-air and catches you off guard. Another tip, if you stay too passive and try to hide on the edge, the game will notice. The ball seems to target inactive players more often, which forces everyone to stay in the action. It's a clever mechanic to keep things fair and fun. Secret tip? The training mode lets you practice deflect timing without risk. Most players skip it, but it really helps, especially if you're aiming to win consistently. And while there aren't many hidden Easter eggs, the developers occasionally run surprise events that change the arena or introduce special limited time balls. Stay alert, those updates drop without much warning. Overall, Blade Ball is a perfect mix of action and skill. It's simple to learn but hard to master. Whether you're casually deflecting with friends or chasing leaderboard fame, the game keeps you on your toes every second. We had a blast, and watching all our wins again in this video really shows how intense and unpredictable each match can be. What do you think about this game? Is it a must-play or just hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be pinning the best comment, so share your thoughts below.